The Big Bell, the Tall Tower, and the Brave Builders. Once upon a time, in the busy city of London, there was a beautiful palace called Westminster. But one day, a terrible fire destroyed part of the palace, and the people of London were very sad. They needed something special to bring hope and happiness back. The wise and kind Queen Victoria knew that her people needed something to lift their spirits. She showed great courage and decided that London needed something new and magnificent. She called a clever man named Sir Charles Barry and asked him to design a new palace. Sir Charles had a big idea. He wanted to build a tall tower with a huge clock so people all over London would always know the time. But building something so big and grand wasn't easy. Sir Charles felt worried. Could he really make it happen? He knew it would take a lot of time and effort, but he gathered his courage and decided to try. He asked his friend, Augustus Pugin, a talented designer, to help him. Augustus, too, felt nervous. It was the biggest project he had ever worked on. But he remembered that sometimes, being brave means doing something even when you're scared. With courage, Augustus drew a beautiful tower with 4 large clock faces on it. Everyone was excited. But building the tall tower took courage from everyone involved, from the workers who placed each stone to the architects who made sure the design was just right. Now, they needed a big bell. The bell was going to be the largest in the land, and it was made at a special place called the Whitechapel Bell Foundry. The workers there worked long, hard hours and poured their hearts into making the giant bell. They called it Big Ben. But then, something terrible happened. After they hung the bell in the tower, Big Ben cracked. The workers felt heartbroken, and some of them thought about giving up. But Sir Charles, Augustus, and the bell makers knew that giving up wasn't the answer. They had courage, and with bravery in their hearts, they worked together to find a solution. With careful planning and determination, they turned the bell around and used a softer hammer to ring it. Finally, in 1859, the tower was complete, and Big Ben rang across London. Every day, the sound of Big Ben reminds the people of London of the brave builders who didn't give up, even when things were difficult. Some say the bell was named after a man named Sir Benjamin Hall, who was very tall and helped build the tower. Others believe it was named after a famous strongman named Ben. But no matter the story, the real lesson is about courage, how everyone worked together and stayed brave, even when things didn't go as planned. So, whenever you hear Big Ben chime, remember Queen Victoria and the brave builders who didn't give up. Their courage teaches us that we can all achieve great things if we stay strong, even in tough times. Good night. Now you can dream about being brave, just like the builders of Big Ben. And see you tomorrow, kids.